It's no more, well, we could use a win here. It would help our record. You need to win every single game. And that's what the Bulldogs want to do here today with these two games. As I mentioned, all three of these games are supposed to be played out this week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. But due to, all the weather Seattle, Georgia got this past week, we had to make some arrangements and some changes. So we're playing 2 of the 3 games today. And on April 3rd, we will go down to Bacon County and play that game. Up to bat first will be Chandler Lynn for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Chandler Lynn, if you didn't know, bats from the left-hand side. I feel like I say that every time he steps up to the plate, but he throws from the right. Here's the pitch from Ivy. First pitch is going to be called for strike 1 on center fielder Lynn. Overall this season, I have Chandler Lynn. Those aren't the correct stats. Well, yeah, they are. Overall, I have him for 3-20, which is a 150 batting average. And this next pitch fouled off out of play for strike 2. Yeah, I did these in red ink, and then I did their batting averages in black, so I could tell myself that Chandler Lynn most certainly leading the team in walks. However, he's far behind in the count here, 0-2. Ivy coming set, winding. Here's the pitch. He hits this one off the handle of the bat over to shortstop Trey Thomas and into his glove for out number 1. One down, that'll bring up Alex Gordy, a man who is leading the team in the batting average, batting 11 for 25 and 440 on the season. He had to take 2 games off last week on Friday and Saturday due to a hand injury, and Foster Jones played a lot of second base during Alex Gordy's absence. Good to see Alex back, healed, and recovered. Here's the pitch from Spivey off the plate for ball 1. Alex wears number 8, plays second base, bats from the right-hand side. Ivy coming set, winding and delivering. He hits this one on the ground to the shortstop, Thomas. He moves over, fields it, fires to first, and that'll be out number 2. So far, both Bulldogs up to bat have put it in play. At least we're doing that. And that'll bring up Gray Stevens. Stevens on the season is 7 for 33 and is leading the team in home runs with 3 home runs this season. 3 of the only home runs this season. Stevens stepping in. Ivy seems to like to work from the stretch because he's working from it right now with no one on base. Here's the pitch and starts Gray Stevens off with a beautiful breaking ball for strike 1. 0-1 on Gray Stevens. Where's number 22? Bats from the right. Transfer from Vidalia. Vidalia was in action yesterday. Here's the 0-1 against the Bryan County Redskins. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Not sure how they did. I know they were playing. I'll find out during the break. I think they had a doubleheader yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. 0-2 on Stevens. Ivy coming set. And here's the 0-2. Stevens swings and misses. And Skylar Ivy just had a 3-up and 3-down with 3 Bulldog outs. And we're going to the top of the second inning. The Bulldogs down 1-0 in the first region game of the 2020 season on Y101.
Jay, the great deals going on this month at your Toombs Auto Parts, your Napa dealer in lines like CRC Brake Clean, 2 for $6. Seafoam Motor Cream at $7.99 each. 6 rolls of Scotch Shop Towels, $9.99. 1 gallon Napa 15W40 HD motor oil, $10.99. 8-piece Evercraft 3/8 hex socket, $9.49. And Napa Def, only $9.99. There's some more great savings going on this month at your Toombs Auto Parts, your Napa dealer in lines, and we hope to see you there.
The Sandwich Shop, located at 213 Green Street in Vidalia, has all your fresh home sandwiches. Amy and the gang can fix you a sandwich with over 20 different varieties of sandwiches, from the common BLT to a Philly steak and cheese. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 2 o'clock p.m. Give them a call at 537-9263. Hope to see you there.
Now back with more of Toombs County High School baseball, brought to you in part by L.A. Geiger Tax and Insurance.
Welcome back to Jackie Jones Field here on Y101. The Bulldogs have fallen short to the Bacon County Raiders here early, 1-0. The Bacon County Raiders went through it looks like 6 of their first 9 batters. having 2 base hits in the first, one of which was an RBI single, which scored their only run of the game. So the Bulldogs are needing to play some catch-up here early. As I said, it's imperative to win these games. It's not just a nice to have, it's imperative. The Bulldogs needing some wins because you're in region play now. It determines if you go to the playoffs at the end of the season. Drake Miles is up to bat. He's a left fielder and DH. He sends this ball into right field, which Will Watts was there with his glove and made the catch for out number 1. 1 down to bring up Trey Thomas, the shortstop, who's made 2 plays on the Bulldogs so far in this game with a ground out from Alex Gordy and a line drive from Chandler Lynn. Musselman likes to work from the windup when no one's on base, and then he'll switch to the stretch, as all pitchers do when there is someone on base. First pitch to Thomas is in for a strike. That'll be 0-1. Musselman coming set. Here's the windup and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, a little high. For ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 for Musselman. And that's missing off the plate and getting by catcher Dukes to make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Jason Dukes coming back behind the plate. When I was calling a lot of the non-region games, I sort of put a defense together for this team in my mind. This ball's going to be popped up high up into the air to third baseman Bryson Stanley, who makes the catch, only taking a few steps back for out number 2. And what I mean by that is, during the non-region games, coaches will move players here and there just to see what the coach has, what he can work with, who he can put places. And when I thought of the defense they would go into the region with, this is exactly what I pictured. First pitch from Musselman to Nathan White, the second baseman, missing low and inside for ball 1. Trey Cloud's out and left, which if Musselman gets in trouble, my absolute, here next pitch, 1-0 high for 2-0. My thought process would be that Cloud will come in to pitch and Musselman will go to left. Actually, if I was a betting man, I would bet money that was what is going to happen if Musselman gets in trouble here. But he's doing fine. The 2-0 now becomes 2-1 as White takes it for a strike on the inside edge. He steps back in, 2 balls, 1 strike. Musselman coming set, working from the windup with no one on base. 2 outs. Here's the 2-1. This ball's hit on the ground. Bryson Stanley not able to get to it. Cody Cortez either. And that'll be a base hit for Nathan White. 2 down. It brings us back to the top of the order for Bacon County to Chase Kirkland, the third baseman, who reached on an error by Will Watts out in right field in his first at bat. He wears number 7. He's playing third base today. In game 1, anyway. Who knows where he might be in game 2. He may pitch. He could be on the pitcher's mound, but if not, more than likely in game 2, he'll be at third. Here's the pitch to him. A ball which stayed high. It looks like he tried for a curveball there. Didn't really work out for him. That'll be ball 1. Runner at first, Nathan White, has his lead. Stevens holding him on. 1 ball, no strikes. Musselman coming set. Going to throw back to first. It got by Gray Stevens, and it goes to the fence, and it looks like Nathan White will get down to second. I think Stevens was a little surprised that ball didn't go into his glove because I thought it did. It was kind of an optical illusion up here in the press box because he held the glove as if something went in it, and then all of a sudden he turned and run to the fence. So now Bacon County has a runner on second. 1 ball, no strike, as Musselman still keeps his composure. That's one good thing I could say about him. You don't really see on his face what he's feeling. Ball missing off the plate to make it 2 balls and no strikes on Chase Kirkland. As a pitcher, that you usually want to keep a good composure because if you let the other team know that they've rattled you, then they'll just keep going. Swing and a miss for 2-1. Two ball, 1 strike on Chase Kirkland. Here's the 2-1. This ball's fouled off, out of play, and that'll make the count even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on leadoff hitter Chase Kirkland. 2-2. Musselman coming set. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball popped up into the air over towards second base. Shallow right field. Alex Gordy goes back, and he's not able to make the catch, and it drops onto the ground, and another run scores. It hit Alex Gordy right in the palm of the glove and fell out. So the Bulldogs have given up another run. This isn't Bulldog defense as though I'm used to seeing. And bring up Brody Cawthorn. He reached on a base hit. Bulldogs now losing 2-0. Here's the pitch. It seemed like Gordy sort of stumbled over that lip out there from when the infield dirt turns into the outfield grass. Ball missing for ball one on Cawthorn. He bats from the left-hand side. Musselman coming set. Working from the stretch. Runner going. Here's the swing. And, yeah. Dukes kind of hesitated on the throw there, so Kirkland's there safely. 1 ball, 1 strike now on Cawthorn. Musselman coming set, giving a look at Chase Kirkland, who has his lead at second. Here's the pitch to the plate, missing off the plate for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike on Brody Cawthorn. Bacon County has taken a 2-0 lead here early. Musselman coming set, and here's the 2-1. It's going to be called for a strike to make it 2-2. Musselman working back here. Coming on to the mound. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Way off the plate, and that's going to load up the count to make it a full 2-out count. Left-handed hitter Brody Cawthorn, the center fielder, stepping in. Musselman coming set. Giving a look. Here's the pitch. He drams him with that one, which he fouls off out of play. Smart there on Musselman's part, I would say. Now Musselman comes back onto the hill. Coming set. Giving a look. Kirkland, who has his lead at second. Here's the full count pitch. And it's also fouled off. Full count on Brody Cawthorn. On deck, right fielder Bennett Arney. Musselman coming set. Here's the full count pitch. Breaking ball missing. And that will be ball 4. Which if it's a breaking ball and it misses, then I guess it's not much of a breaking ball, is it? So that'll be Musselman's first walk of the game, and it puts runners on first and second with 2 down to bring up right fielder Bennett Arney. Wears number 23 for the Bacon County Raiders. The Raiders coming into this game, as I said, are 3-3. On the road, they are 3-1, and at home, they are 0-1. Bacon County has given up 31 runs scored against them, as compared to the Bulldogs giving up 55. Musselman coming set. Here's the pitch to Arney, and it's missing way off the plate. That's a few times Musselman's hit that same position. Apparently there's a pitch not working out for him just right. That'll be ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Musselman coming set. Here's the pitch. This ball lined up into the air to deep center field. Chandler Lynn's having to get some run on it. Not able to get to it. That ball's all the way to the fence. 1 run's going to score. Another run's going to score. Bennett Arney's being held up at third. And here comes their throw to third. He is standing on third with an earned triple, 2-run RBI. And Coach Derek James isn't happy at all as he turned and walked into the dugout when he saw that hit. So the ball went up into the air sky high, as far as the eye could see. And as it was in the air, it started having a loop on it. And it started out, on the right side of second base and looped and looped and looped until it was almost in left center field. So now the Bulldogs are down 4-0. Musselman coming set. Here's the pitch to Caleb Houston. Missing for ball 1. Two down. Musselman coming set. Winding. Here's the pitch. Kind of almost hitting him there for ball 2. Bulldogs could have possibly already been out of this inning. This is why you can't make errors. This ball's popped up into the air over to Gray Stevens. Stevens finds it and fields it. Kind of worried me there for a second, but thankfully that'll be out number 3. So the Bulldogs making some errors here in the top of the second, giving up 3 runs, and now we're down 4-0. We're going to take a break, go to the bottom of the second here at Jackie Jones on Y101.
Need a loan? You're always on the winning team with First Franklin. Come see the friendly Franklin folks in Vidalia or apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Check out these great savings going on this week at your Thorfake Galaxy food store lines, like 75% family pack of ground beef, $2.18 a pound. Chicken thighs or drumsticks, 98 cents a pound. Idaho potatoes, 2 for $5. 38-ounce Heinz ketchup, 2 for $5. 30-ounce Kraft Real Mayo, 2 for $5. There's some more great savings going on this week at your Thorfake Galaxy food store lines, and we hope to see you there. Now back with more Toombs County High School baseball, brought to you in part by Heritage Ag Supply and Lines.
Welcome back to Jackie Jones Field here on Y101 and the 53rd and final season of games that will be played here in these facilities. You know, you go by the high school and you see more and more being completed in that baseball complex over there. Baseball, softball, track and field. It's going to be nice. It's going to be very nice for the next season and the season after that and the season after that and so forth and so on. Anyway, freshman Will Watts is up to bat, and the Bulldogs, I said some runs would be good. Now runs are necessary. The Bulldogs are down 4-0. Will Watts steps in on the season. I have Watts as 7 for 33 with a .212 batting average. Skylar Ivey on the mound. Here's the pitch. Starts Will Watts off with a swinging miss for strike 1. You have Caleb Houston behind the plate, Chase Kirkland at third, Trey Thomas at short, Nathan White at second, Drew Elrond at first, Drake Miles in the left, Brody Cawthorn in center, 0-1. It's going to be called for strike 2. And Bennett Arney in right. Vidalia played Bryan County last night in their region. Vidalia defeating Bryan County 15-2 and 16-1. 0-2 on Will Watts. Here's the pitch. Missing low for ball 1. Bulldogs need a big inning here, and they need a big inning soon. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Will Watts. Ivy coming set. Here's the 1-2. And he chops this one on the ground to Skylar Ivy. Ivy fields it, flips to first, and that'll be out number 1. So far, Skylar Ivy has induced 3 droop balls on the infield, which for a pitcher, that's exactly what you want to do. Up to bat next will be third baseman Bryson Stanley. Stanley on the season is 5 for 29, 172 batting average. I think it's safe to say now, I've seen the guys line up next to each other for the national anthem, and I think I come to the conclusion that Bryson Stanley is the tallest guy on the team. He wears number 2. He's a sophomore at Toombs County, and here's the first pitch to him. Oh, it's way high. I just told you how tall he was, so you can imagine how high that ball was. 1 ball, no strike on Stanley. He's playing third. Here's the 1-0. Starts him with a fastball there. That'll make the count even at 1. On deck's left fielder, senior Trey Cloud. 1 ball, 1 strike on Stanley. Here's the 1-1. Oh, it looked like it hit him, and Stanley is going to take the trot down to first. Oh, man. You know, looking at where that ball hit him, or about the general area, I feel bad for Stanley. But maybe, it got his leg. More of his leg there. I'm hoping so. That'll bring up Trey Cloud, the left fielder. Stanley looks okay. He has his lead. He's shaking it off. because Skylar Ivey, it wasn't a breaking ball or anything. Then look, a fastball that he started too inside on Stanley. It just kept going. Going to throw back to first. Stanley is back in time. There you go. One down. Cloud up to bat, steps in. On the season, I have Cloud as 7 for 36, the 194 batting average. Of course, these aren't the official stats. So, do with them as you will. One down, runner at first. Here's the pitch. Cloud swinging at a high off-speed pitch for strike one. Chase Musselman, the pitcher, is on deck. Now, the Bulldogs have seemed to struggle a lot here in this season with hitting. They scored 13 runs on team like Portal twice. They scored 8 on Tatnall. In one inning, however, they didn't score any more runs in the game. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball stays high for ball one. Or an off-speed pitch, should I say. I'll master that task before the season is over. That mistake will never happen again. 1 ball, 1 strike. Skylar Ivey working from the stretch. Bryson Stanley has his lead. Coming set, runner at first. 1 down, here's the 1-1. Cloud gets a hold of this one, sends it sky high into deep center field. Brody Cawthorn backing up and makes a play on Cloud. That'll be out number 2. That was a nice hit by Trey Cloud. I wish it could have found some grass there for the Bulldogs. However, it unfortunately found the glove of center fielder Brody Cawthorn. 2 down. Bring up pitcher Chase Musselman.
Next for the Bulldogs, number 20, Chase Musselman. Number 15, Jason Dukes on deck.
Chase Musselman stepping in. Chase Musselman wears number 20 for the Bulldogs. He's pitching today. Skylar Ivey coming set. Or did I speak too soon? Now he's coming set. Stanley still has his lead, and he's going to throw back. Stanley's back safely. I've noticed a pattern with tall people on the bases is you usually don't pick them too much. I mean, they have such a wide, arm span. Sorry, a note was passed to me, but such a wide arm span, that they can get there in plenty of time. 1 ball, no strike on Musselman, pitch missing. Musselman is not wearing his normal number today, and, he normally wears number 4 for the Bulldogs. He's wearing number 20 today in honor of Toombs County student Julio Almanza, who passed away this week in a tragic car accident. Chase Musselman bunts this one down to third a bit too hard. Third baseman Chase Kirkland picks it up, tosses the first just in time, and that will be out number 3. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Bulldogs losing 4-0 in region game number 1 of the 2020 season as we break on Y101.
Need a loan? You're always on the winning team with First Franklin. Come see the friendly Franklin folks in Vidalia or apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Check out these great savings going on this week at your Thorfake Galaxy food store lines, like 75% family pack of ground beef, $2.18 a pound. Chicken thighs or drumsticks, 98 cents a pound. Idaho potatoes, 2 for $5. 38-ounce Heinz ketchup, 2 for $5. 30-ounce Kraft Real Mayo, 2 for $5. There's some more great savings going on this week at your Thorfake Galaxy food store lines, and we hope to see you there. Now back with more Toombs County High School baseball, brought to you in part by Heritage Ag Supply and Lines.
Welcome back to Jackie Jones Field here on Y101. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. Bulldogs down 4-0 against this Bacon County Raider team. The Bulldogs are looking for 4, 5, 10, 12 runs. They're looking for a lot of runs. But the Bulldogs are playing defense right now. Up to bat will be Drew Elron, Skylar Ivey, and Drake Miles for the Bacon County Raiders. Chase Musselman's on the mound, wearing number 20. I wanted to make sure that story was known. I know I was had to get off the air just a moment ago when I tried to tell the story. Strike 1. I didn't have to get off the air, but 0-1 on Elron, who flew out to center fielder Chandler Lynn in his first at bat. Here's the 0-1. Oh, breaking ball, off-speed pitch, which stayed over his head. for ball one. But anyway, Chase Musselman normally wears number 4 for the Toombs County Bulldog varsity baseball team. However, this week or today, he's wearing number 20 as Toombs County had to say goodbye to a student this week who lost their life in a tragic car accident in which he was the passenger. And in honor of him, he played football and soccer. Julio Almanza, Chase Musselman, is wearing his jersey number 20. Drew Elron is going to send the ball in the left field for a base hit. That'll bring up pitcher Skylar Ivy, who lined out to shortstop Cody Cortez in his first at bat in the first inning. Musselman coming set, working from the stretch. Bunt's being showed, and he's going to bunt, and it's going to stay fair, and there's not going to be a play anywhere. The Bulldogs were hoping it would go foul. Bacon County small balling the Bulldogs here. Runners are now on first and second with back-to-back base hits as you would score that. That'll bring up Drake Miles, the left fielder, and the DH. All 4 of these runs that the Bacon County Raiders have scored in this game have been unearned. Musselman coming set, has runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. It's going to be called for a strike on Miles. The Raiders have had 2 hits in the first and 2 hits in the second. And the Bulldogs had 1 error defensively. Musselman giving a look at his base runners. Here's the 0-1 way off the plate for ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Musselman coming set. Winding. And delivering. This ball fouled off out of play. That was a huge hack by Drake Miles. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miles steps back in. It's a beautiful day here at Jackie Jones today. Not a cloud in the sky. Chase Musselman coming set. Here's the 1-2. This ball's popped up into the air. Alex Gordy battling the sun, makes the call and makes the catch at second base. That'll be out number 1. You know, I made an inference that it seems that everybody on this side of the field, first baseman, second baseman, right fielder, are having trouble catching fly balls. And I was like, maybe the sun is over there. And it is. So you have to give them some credit. They're losing eyesight to try to catch fly balls. Trey Thomas is up to bat playing shortstop. He flew out to third baseman Bryson Stanley in his first at bat back in the second inning. First pitch to him, then first strike. Make it 0-1. Runners on first and second. Chase Musselman, here's the 0-1. Ball stays high. Fastball there. Make it 1-1. Thomas wears number 12. In bats from the right. Stepping back in, Chase Musselman coming set. 1 ball, 1 strike. Musselman giving a look at his base runners. Here's the 1-1. Foul ball. Umpire lost his mask there. That'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Thomas. One ball, 2 strikes. And looks like Jason Dukes is going to go out to talk to his pitcher. And so is Cody Cortez and Gray Stevens. Looks like the entire infield is going to go up there as the field umpire is up talking to his home plate umpire. I think we have a game streak going on of umpires getting hit behind home plate. It's like happened once a game for the last couple of games. Jason Dukes has now returned behind the plate. The infield still on the mound talking with Chase Musselman. And they're going to retreat back to their positions. Drew Elron standing on second, and Skylar Ivy is standing on first. They both had base hits to start off the inning. Bulldogs down 4-0. Chase Musselman coming set, working from the stretch, giving a look at Elron. Here's the pitch. This ball is fouled off out of play for foul ball number 2. Or, excuse me, that would be foul ball number 3. One went out of play. The other one took the umpire's mask off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Musselman coming set, winding. Here's the 1-2. This ball's lined, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. It's possibly going to score a run. Actually, the third base coach is holding him up at third, and Chandler Lynn gets this ball all the way into Chase Musselman at the pitcher's mound. Head coach is Noble Coley for the Bacon County Raiders. Base hit there for Trey Thomas. One down, and that loads up the bases.
Next for the Raiders, 11 White, number 7 Kirkland.
Chase Musselman comes onto the mound as bases are loaded. The corners are going to play in, hopefully to get a play here at home plate. Musselman working from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And it's missing low for ball one. Musselman coming set. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. This ball's chopped foul. Over towards the Bulldog dugout for strike one. Chase Musselman coming set. Runners have their lead. Bases are juiced. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop Cody Cortez. Fields it, gets it out at second. Here's the throw to first. It's not in time, and a run scores. So Nathan White there with a ground out, but scoring a run. Two down. Now the Bacon County Raiders are leading 5-0 as we're back to the top of the order with leadoff hitter Chase Kirkland, who's 0 for 2 today and reached on both at bats by errors. Musselman's coming set. Here's the pitch. This ball's lined out to left field to Trey Cloud, and he makes the catch with ease for out number 3. So the Bulldogs yielding another run to the Raiders here in the top of the third. The Bulldogs going to the bottom of the inning need some runs. We're going to break and come back on Live 101.
Most things in life aren't free, but thanks to Georgia's dual enrollment program, qualifying high school students can take college classes and get high school and college credit absolutely free. Southeastern Technical College offers an array of dual enrollment classes and programs to help find work right out of high school or build the foundation for a college career. For more information on free college credit for high school students, visit southeasterntech.edu.
Daddy, it's hot.
Me too.
Turn on the air conditioner.
I can't. It's broke.
Then take it to Gordy Enterprises. They can fix anything.
Tired of riding around in a hot, sticky car? Don't let your car air conditioning leave you sizzling in the South Georgia heat. Visit Gordy Enterprises and let them keep you cool. Wallace Gordy and his staff can take care of all of your auto air conditioning repair and service needs. Ride cool with Gordy Auto Truck Tire Center, located on HD Wright Road between Vidalia and Lyons.
Now back with more at Toombs County High School baseball, brought to you in part by the Sandwich Shop on Green Street in Vidalia.
As I keep mentioning, it's an oh-so-beautiful day here in Toombs County. The sun is out, not a cloud in the sky, just as it was yesterday. It's supposed to be kind of cloudy tomorrow, but it's going to give way to mostly a sunny day. Or at least that's what I'm hoping for. Up to bat for the Bulldogs will be Jason Dukes, Cody Cortez, and Chandler Lynn. We'll be back to the top of the order. We have the 8-9-1 batters coming up for Toombs County. Jason Dukes, who's catching today, is up to play. Up to bat. Here's the pitch to him. It's going to be in for a strike. Make it 0-1. Skylar Ivy is on the mound still for the Bacon County Raiders. Next pitch. Jason Dukes gets a hold of this one, and it's going to drop in for a base hit for the Bulldogs. There you go. The Bulldogs starting off the top of the third here with a base hit. Hopefully Dukes can take it and pass it down to the next guy, which would be Cody Cortez. Cortez coming alive here recently. He's now 2 for 26 at the plate.
Next up, Toombs County, number 1, Cody Cortez. Number 3, Chandler Lynn.
Now what the Bulldogs don't want to do, and I'm knocking on wood, I know I have a tendency to whatever I say, if it's bad for the Bulldogs, it ends up happening, and if it's good, the opposite happens. But what the Bulldogs don't need is a double play ground ball here. But Cortez is fast, and looks like they put in a pinch runner for, or maybe that's still Jason Dukes. I'll see in a second. Here's a throwback to there, and he is back safely. Yeah, it's still Jason. Where is that still Jason? I can't tell. I don't know what I was looking at while that was going on, if they made a pinch runner or not. Here's the play, or the third of the plate on Cody Cortez, low for ball one. If I can see a number, I can tell you who it is. It's just when he gets his lead, it doesn't look like Cody Cortez. Or it doesn't look like Jason Dukes. Cody Cortez is at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. This ball, and I think it's going to be another base hit for the Bulldogs. Actually, I take that back. Trey Thomas turned and ran and made a play on Cody Cortez in shallow left center, I would say. Yeah. Unfortunately, that'll be out number 1. But there's only 1 out. The Bulldogs have rallied with far worse numbers against them. I think is that Foster Jones running for Jason Dukes? Yeah, I didn't see where they substituted Foster Jones in, but I knew that wasn't Jason Dukes on first. First pitch to Chandler Lynn is going to be in for a strike. 0-1 on him. 1 down. Chandler Lynn in his first at bat, lined out to shortstop Trey Thomas. 0-1. Ivy coming set. Here's the 0-1. And Lynn going down to grab this one. Foster Jones jumping over the ball. Here's the throw to first out there. And Foster Jones gets down to second, who is pinch running for catcher Jason Dukes. 2 down. So Dukes did the Bulldogs a solid, starting off with a base hit in the 3rd inning. And let's see if the Bulldogs can, keep rallying here. Up to bat is Alex Gordy. Gordy grounding out to the shortstop Trey Thomas in his first at bat. Two down. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. It's going to be in for a strike. 0-1 on Alex Gordy. As he steps back in, batting from the right-hand side. Skylar Ivy coming set on the mound. Here's the 0-1. Gordy gets under this one, fouls it out of play for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on second baseman Alex Gordy, who's behind in the count here. Bulldogs looking for some runs. They need 5. Game 1 of the region. The Bulldogs have fallen behind early 5-0. Bacon County Raiders having a big second inning. Here's the 0-2. Missing low and outside for ball 1 on Gordy. Of course, I keep mentioning he's leading the team at the plate, 11 for 25, which is a .440 batting average. 1 ball, 2 strike. Skylar Ivy receiving the sign from catcher Caleb Houston, coming set. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball. It looks like Foster Jones is going to steal third. The third baseman got off third, expecting that to be strike 3, and Foster Jones stole. So now the Bulldogs have a runner at third. Easy scoring position. If Alex Gordy can get a ball out of the infield, any ball anywhere might actually score Foster Jones. The thing is, they're 2 down, so Gordy would have to put it to the outfield to score a run here. If not, the play would be at first. Let's see if Gordy can make some magic happen. 2-2. Here's the pitch. And missing low. The pitcher, Skylar Ivy, thought that was strike 3. He actually was running off the field, but that'll be a full count on Alex Gordy. 2 down. Gordy stepping back in. Ivy coming set, working from the stretch, giving a look at Foster Jones. Here's the pitch, missing. Actually, it's going to be called inside for strike 3, and that'll be out number 3. Alex Gordy taking a called strike 3 there, and the Bulldogs unable to score their runner in scoring position. We're going to take a break. We're going to the top of the 4th. The Bulldogs are down 5-0 on Y101.
Zaxby's Caribbean Jerk Chicken is just like a vacation in the tropics, only without the sunburn, or the dive-bombing seagulls, or all of that pesky sand.
How'd it get in there?
Well, at least it tastes like the tropics. Enjoy our famous chicken tossed in a tropical blend of spicy habanero, fruity mango, and exotic island spices. The Caribbean Jerk boneless wings and the new filet sandwich meal. 2 more reasons you'll get a kick out of Zaxby's.
Eddie Jack Supply has their seed potatoes in now, along with all your garden seed. It's time for liming your garden, and you can get it in bulk or bags. Don't forget it's time for pre-emergement on your lawn. For your fertilizer or garden needs, make it Heritage Ag Supply at 451 Northwest Broad Street in Lyons, or give them a call at 526-3858, or find us on the web. And we hope to see you there. Now back with more Toombs County High School baseball, brought to you by Thriftway Galaxy Food Store in Lyons.
So the Bulldogs have put themselves in a hard place here early in the game. The Bulldogs have given up 5 runs to the Bacon County Raiders, and out of 5 of those, one of those runs were earned. The Bulldogs need some redemption here. They need to do it offensively. Defensively, they've made 2 errors in the entire game. So the Bulldogs are kind of hurting right now. 5-0. They're behind right now. They need some runs. They need to keep playing good defense, and maybe the runs will come. Musselman, here's the pitch. Up to bat is Brody Cawthorn. He goes to bunt, but doesn't make contact with the ball. 0-1 on him. His first at bat, he reached on a base hit in the first inning. In the second inning, he walked. Musselman trying a curveball there, missing for ball 1. Cawthorn bats from the left-hand side. Musselman pitches from the right, Here's the 1-1. And missing low to make it 2-1. There'll be 2 games played here today between the fences of Jackie Jones Field. We're in game 1 right now. Game 2 will follow. Here's the 2-1. And that's missing off the plate to make it 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch for Musselman. It's going to be poked up in the air. Foul out of play. It's going to load up the count on Cawthorn, the center fielder, who robbed Trey Cloud of a nice hit back in the second inning. Musselman working from the windup. Full count. Here's the pitch. And that's missing outside for ball 4. So with a runner at first, that will bring up Bennett Arney, who's 2 for 2 today with back-to-back RBIs. He had an RBI single in the first and a 2-run RBI triple in the second. A dangerous hitter for the Bulldogs. A valuable hitter for the Raiders. Musselman going to throw back to first. Cawthorn's there safely. Musselman now working from the stretch with a runner at first. No outs here in the top of the 4th. Bulldogs down 5-0. First pitch to Arney, missing for ball 1. Musselman coming set. Jukes settling down behind the plate. Looks like he's expecting a runner to go. Here's a ball hit down the line. First base foul for strike 1. Make the count even at 1 with a runner at first. Dukes was in the position as if he was expecting a runner to go. May have been a hit and run call there. Musselman coming set. Winding. Here's the 1-1. Runner going. Here's the throw from Dukes. Cortez not able to get there, and this ball's going to run all the way into center field, but Chandler Lynn's there to get it. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Arney. Umpire coming back behind home plate. Musselman coming onto the hill. Cawthorn has his lead at second. Musselman coming set, working from the stretch, winding. Here's the 1-2. This ball's ripped out to right field for a base hit, possibly an RBI. Looks like coach at third base is going to send him. Here comes the third of the plate, and it's not in time. It's over Jason Dukes' head, and it's rolling around back behind home plate. And now Bennett Arney is down to second. 6-0, Bacon County. keep mentioning this Bulldog defense today is rather on the shaky side. I watched all the games this season, and, as a spectator, you have a feeling of when a ball's put on the ground or in the air or hit to your defense, you have a feeling of confidence, and I still have that feeling in the Bulldogs, but it seems as though that they're not all here on this field today, if that makes any sense. Here's the pitch for Musselman, missing low. RBI single for Bennett Arney, third one of the game. Ball one on Caleb Houston. He's 0 for 2 today. Here's the pitch. A nice breaking ball sent out into left fielder Trey Cloud. Cloud fields it on a hop, throws it all the way into Bryson Stanley, the cutoff guy, who holds it there. Houston reaching on a base hit. Runners are now at first and third. And it looks like Derek James is getting ready to come out and make a pitching change. Or possibly just talk to his infield. Who knows? He's coming out. It looks like a lineup in his hand. We may be making a pitching change here. And we are. Let's see who the Bulldogs are going to bring out. Looks like they're going to bring out Lucas O'Connor to pitch in a region game. Bringing out freshman pitcher Lucas O'Connor. He pitched the other day for the Bulldogs. Let me find those stats. He pitched against Bleckley County. He pitched 7 innings. He only allowed 7 hits, which was averaging about a hit per inning. And he gave up 3 runs, and only 1 of those were earned. Looks like defensively, Trey Cloud's going to move from left to right. Chase Musselman going to go out to left. And Lucas O'Connor is going to come onto the mound for Toombs County. The Bulldogs have fallen behind here greatly, 6-0 in the top of the 4th inning. We'll take a break and come back as Lucas O'Connor warms up for the Bulldogs on Y101.
Darrell and Lucretia Nobles are proud supporters of the Toombs County High School baseball team, and a reminder that the next blood drive will be Monday, April the 6th from 1 p.m. until 7 p.m. at the Callaway Center in Lyons. And go Dog! Reedy Creek Meat Company is having a huge meat sale this week only, like discount ribeyes, no grade bone-in, $5.99 a pound. Filet mignon tail ends, $5.99 a pound. Fresh hams, $1.39 a pound. Pork shoulder, $1.49 a pound. Boston butts, $1.29 a pound. Pork chops, 99 cents a pound. Huge steak, $2.79 a pound. 80-20 burger, 10-pound minimum for only $1.99. The big meat sale this week only at Reedy Creek Meat Company at 204 Washington Street in Vidalia, and we hope to see you there.
Does your home have its own weather pattern? Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating can help you by servicing your current system or providing you with a new energy-efficient Linux system featuring innovative iComfort 530 thermostats to let you monitor and adjust your home temperature anywhere with your smartphone app. Call Rivers Heating and Air Conditioning at 912-537-8490 or visit us online at riversac.net.
Now back with more Toombs County High School baseball, brought to you in part by Heritage Ag Supply and Lines.
Welcome back to Jackie Jones Field. We're in the top of the 4th inning. So far this inning, Bacon County has sent 3 batters up to the plate. Brady Cawthorn walked. Bennett Arney had an RBI single, and Caleb Houston reached on a base hit. Runners are currently at first and third, and Lucas O'Connor is on the mound for Toombs County. Chase Musselman pitched 3 complete innings. He allowed 9 hits, 6 runs, one of which was earned, 2 walks, and had no strikeouts. Lucas O'Connor going to pick back to first. Here's the tag there. Houston was there, I'd say, barely. So up to bat will be Drew Elron, the first baseman for Bacon County. He's 1 for 2 in today's game. Lucas O'Connor going to start him off with a strike. 0-1. Elron going to step back in. Here's the pitch. Throw it back to second, and they got a runner and a run down. It was cut off. Here's the tag. He is out at third. A nice play by the Toombs County Bulldog defense. It was a fake. Jason Dukes acted as though he was going to throw down to second to get the runner stealing from first. Lucas O'Connor cut that ball off and got the runner out at third who thought the ball went through. A nice play defensively by the Bulldog defense, making some redemption here. So put out at third. That'll make one down. 1 ball, 1 strike on Elron. Here's the 1-1. Missing off the plate to make it 2-1. Was nice. That was a nice play defensively by the Bulldogs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at second. Here's the 2-1. Breaking ball, and it's going to hit Elron, so he's going to trot down to first. Like a curveball that just didn't break just right. Now there are runners on first and second. However, hitting him, putting him on the bases, gives the Bulldogs a chance for a force play. Skylar Ivy is 1 for 2 today with a base hit and a line out to shortstop Cody Cortez. Here's the pitch off the plate for ball 1. Bulldogs currently down 6-0 here in the top of the 4th inning in game 1 of 2 here today at Jackie Jones Field. O'Connor coming set. Here's the 1-0. Ivy hitting this one foul, third base side for strike 1. Looks like Neil Brady is trotting down the left field fence to retrieve that ball. That went a long way. He's still running. Here's the pitch, 1-1. Low, off the plate, make it 2-1. O'Connor now coming to set, working from the stretch. Runners on first and second. A ground ball to Bryce. Bryce at Stanley would be perfect right now. Step on third, get the lead runner. Here's the pitch, and it's poked backside, which if you're a batter and you have runners on first and second, that's exactly what you want to do. However, it went foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Ivy. Right-handed hitter. So offensively, if you're at the plate, what you want to do is hit behind these runners. So you'd want to put something out in right field. So hopefully the runners could either tag up, or if it's a ground ball way out there, if it pokes through the infield, then, they could possibly score on that. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Ivy. Here's the pitch. Low, Duke's blocking it up, and that's going to be a full count. Runners on first and second. Bulldogs down 6-1. Here's the pitch. This ball is lined into left field for a base hit. Musselman gets it, and here comes a throw. One run's coming home. Here's a throw to the plate. Stanley lets the bad release on that one. And Lucas O'Connor is just going to hold the ball. So that's another run scored for Bacon County, and now they're leading 7-0. One down. You have runners on second and third. That'll bring up left fielder DH Drake Miles.
Up next, number 13, Miles. Number 12, Thomas Sunday. 1 away.
7-0 Bacon County here in the top of the 4th inning. O'Connor coming set. Here's the pitch. Missing high for ball 1. I said earlier I thought they would bring in Trey Cloud to pitch, but I think they may be saving him for game 2. We have 2 to play here today. Here's the next pitch, and it's going to be lined down the right field line for a fair ball. That's going to score 1 easy. It's going to score another, and there goes Drake Miles sliding into second with a 2-run RBI double. 9-0 Bacon County. With 1 down, that brings up Trey Thomas, the shortstop. Top of the 4th inning. Bulldogs down by 9. That brings up Trey Thomas, the shortstop. He's 1 for 2 today. Here's the pitch from O'Connor. Missing low for ball 1. O'Connor working from the stretch. Runner at second. 1 down. Here's the pitch. This ball's lined out up the middle, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. Noble Coley holding up the runner at third, and here comes the runner around first, headed to second. And now there are runners in scoring position for the Bacon County Raiders on second and third. Trey Thomas turning a single into a double there. One down. You know, I mentioned earlier how the second inning was a big inning for the Bacon County Raiders. Little did I know what was going to happen here in the fourth. One down, runners on second and third. The Bulldogs need some outs, infield in, to try to get the play at the dish here. First pitch on Nathan White's going to be called for strike one. He's 1 for 2 today with a base hit and then grounding into a fielder's choice, which scored a run, so he has a run scored. Next pitch, missing outside for ball one. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. The ball chopped on the ground to Bryson Stanley, and it gets under his glove, and that's going to score a run. So now it's 10-0 Bacon. One down, excuse me. We're back to the leadoff hitter, Chase Kirkland. Kirkland's 0 for 3 today, reaching on 2 errors and flying out to left fielder Trey Cloud at the time. Cloud is now over in right. Here's the pitch. Starts him off with a fastball. Strike one. O'Connor coming set. Here's the 0-1. Missing for ball one. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Ball's chopped foul, third base side for strike two. Kirkland coming back to pick up the bat in his fourth at bat of the day. Playing third base today for the Bacon County Raiders. He's now coming back into the batter's box. Lucas O'Connor coming set. Here's the pitch. Missing high for ball two. Runners on first and second. Perfect opportunity for a double play ball here for the Bulldog middle infielders. Or to Bryson Stanley. He can step on third, throw it across the diamond. Here's the 2-2. Curveball that didn't exactly drop into the strike zone. That'll make it a full count on Chase Kirkland. Now, a walk wouldn't score a run, but it would load up the bases, and you don't want to give Bacon County anything. Here's the full count pitch. Hit on the ground by Bryson Stanley right down the line into left field. One run's going to score, another run possibly. Here's a throw from Chase Musselman. It's going to roll over to catcher Jason Dukes here behind home plate. And that's 11-0 Bacon County. Derek James and his Bulldogs are in quite a bit of trouble right now as he's coming out of the dugout to talk to his Bulldogs. You know, the Bulldogs might not have the best record of the season, but they definitely haven't lost any games by a number like this. Bacon County leading the Bulldogs 11-0. Several errors have been made here in the fourth inning, pitching change. And, you know, I'm going to have to give some credit to the Bacon County offense as they are hitting base hits. It's not as if they're hitting them to people and they're just making careless errors. They're earning their spots on the bases, especially here in this inning. I can't speak so much about the innings before. They've hit them in the shallow outfield where no one is. They've hit them in the holes in outfield where no one is. So, you know, you can't exactly blame it all on Bulldog errors. They're just having a good go at the plate, I guess you could say. 11-0 Bacon County, as we have now batted through the Bacon County order once, and we're now back to Brody Cawthorn, who started off this inning with a walk, one down. Runners on second and third for Bacon County. Lucas O'Connor coming set, and here's the pitch. And that'll be missing high for ball one. O'Connor comes back onto the mound. One ball, no strike. Here's the pitch. This ball's hit up into the air to right fielder Trey Cloud. Cloud not able to see it. The Bulldogs are just having a hard time over there in right field and second base with pop-ups. That ball dropping in. And now Bacon County's leading 12-0. with still one out. All right, up to bat now will be Bennett Arney. First pitch to him will be in for ball one. Yeah, there are two outs, excuse me. There are two. I just saw it. Sorry about that. Next pitch missing to make it 2-0. Yeah, the Bulldogs had Nathan White with a fly out. Yeah, and then they had a put out at third. This ball hit on the ground to Cody Cortez, fields it, fires to first, and that will be out number 2. Excuse me, I was right. It is 2 outs. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we did have that pickoff. No, that ball dropped through. The one hit over here to right field, dropped through. Yeah. Sorry about that. Some minor conversation here in the press box. Caleb Houston up to bat. Pitch missing for ball one. Two down. Runner at second. Bulldogs leading 12-0, or Bulldogs losing 12-0. Excuse me. Wouldn't it be fabulous if it was the other way around? Ball fouled off out of play for strike one. Bacon County leading 12-0 here in the top of the fourth. Caleb Houston stepping in. Lucas O'Connor coming set. Here's the pitch. This ball lined out into left field foul for strike two. No, yeah, it dropped. Yeah. Yeah, I think Cloud lost that ball in the sun. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Caleb Houston. Here's the pitch. A nice pitch missing. That was a nice placement by Lucas O'Connor. 2-2. O'Connor coming set. Here's the pitch. Runner going. That ball missing apparently too. Here's a throw. And Bryson Stanley unable to come up with the ball. It looks like it hit him in the glove and then fell out. It's not been a good inning here for the Bulldog defense here in the fourth inning. Two balls, 2 strikes, or excuse me, full count on Caleb Houston now, the catcher. He's 1 for 3 today. Here's the pitch from O'Connor. This ball's fouled off out of play. Houston wears number 25, bats from the right-hand side. The Raiders have scored 7 runs here in the fourth inning, and that ball's missing for ball 4. 2 down. Bring up Drew Elron. Put runners on the corners. Bring up Elron, who is 1 for 2 today with a hit by a pitch. Elron now stepping in. Bats from the right-hand side. O'Connor working from the stretch. Runners at first and third. Here's the pitch. This ball's chopped onto the ground to Bryson Stanley. He fields it, throws to first, and that will finally be out number 3. What a long inning for Bacon County. The Bulldogs are down 12-0 as we go into the bottom of the fourth inning in game 1 of the region play on Y101.
Jerry Marcel again. Y101 had a contest going to be the greatest station in the United States, and they had answered all the questions correctly, and this was the last question, and it was Tone's turn to answer it, and the question was, name the 4 seasons. And Tone thought a minute, and he said, that's easy. Salt, pepper, mustard, and vinegar.
This here story brought to you by them good old Wiggins boys up there at 205. Arlington Drive in Vidalia. When your head is hurting, or you got a cold, or your blood pressure is up, or you just feel sick, go by and see Brother Mike, the nurse practitioner at 537-2530. Or if your foot's are hurting, or you got an ingrown toenail, or you just can't hardly walk, go by and see Brother Mark, the foot doctor, at 537-2559. They might even sing to you or tell you a joke. That's Wiggins Associates at 205 Arlington Drive in Vidalia. They'll take care of you from head to toe. Thank you. Now back with more Toombs County High School baseball, brought to you in part by Tar Land and Timber and Line.
So the last half inning ran for 23 minutes long. The Bulldogs giving up 7 runs to the Bacon County Raiders. The Bulldogs are down 12-0 here in Game 1 of region play for the 2020 season. The Bulldogs, what can you say? They need hits, and they need a lot of them. Still trying to pick through this 4th inning for Bacon County and see what I can pick out from my handwriting. Skylar Ivey still on the mound. First pitch to Stevens. He's chasing a breaking ball for strike 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's the pitch. Missing low for ball 1. That's 7 hits were given up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 7 runs we're giving up. Here's the 1-1. Missing low for ball 2. To be honest with you, I don't want to go through and have to factor that. Seems like most of them may have been earned. 2-1. Ivy coming set. Here's the pitch to Stevens. Off-speed pitch called for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Gray Stevens. Ivy choosing the pitch he wants from Houston, and Stevens is going to back out there. Stevens stepping back in. Counts 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ivy winding, and here's the 2-2. Breaking ball, off-speed pitch there. Make it a full count on Gray Stevens. Stevens struck out in his first at-bat back in the 1st inning. Here's the full count. Stevens going to put this back into the glove of Skylar Ivy. Stevens, it was a ground ball headed towards the middle, and Ivy just threw a glove down on it and made a catch. That'll be out number 1. 1 down, that'll bring up Will Watts. Watts today is 0 for 1, grounding out to pitcher Skylar Ivy. Ivy coming set, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Missing low on Watts for ball 1. Watts must be the Bulldogs' DH, right fielder / DH, because you have to have one of those. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Yeah, in every game, it doesn't matter if you're batting 9. You have to choose which one of them are going to be your DH. 1-1 on Watts. Here's the pitch. Watts chasing one off the plate for strike 2. He didn't want to go for that one, as you could tell by his swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ivy coming set. Here's the 1-2. And catcher Caleb Houston thought that was about to be called strike 3 as he was getting ready to throw it around the infield. That'll be ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Watts. Ivy coming set. Here's the 2-2. Watts gets under this one, fouls it out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Watts stepping back in. Ivy coming set. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3. 2 down to bring up Foster Jones, who is batting in the spot of Bryson Stanley. So let's see what Foster Jones can do with 2 outs here. On the season, I have Jones as 2 for 12, which is a 167 batting average. And if you've ever done batting averages, you know you never get a 167. It's usually 1 or 0.1666666666667, and then you just round up. So 167. 2 down on Foster Jones. Ivy coming set. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch on Jones is going to be called for strike 1. Bulldogs have only had 1 base hit in this game. It was by catcher Jason Dukes. Here's the 0-1. Jones gets under this one, fouls it off for strike 2. The Bulldogs will be facing off against the Bryan County Redskins next week, a 3-game series, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. 2 games on the road and 1 at home. So it'll be road, home, road. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Here's the next pitch. Called strike 3 on Foster Jones. So a 3-up, 3-down inning for Skylar Ivy and his Bacon County defense. Well, we're going to the top of the 5th, and the Bulldogs are down by quite a lot. 12-0 as we break on your home of the Bulldogs, Y101.
Tar Land and Timber Incorporated is the first place you should look when you have the need of timber harvesting. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tar Land and Timber Incorporated, has more than 35 years experience in timber harvesting and land management. Tommy offers you top prices for all pine and hardwood timber, including poles, logs, chip and saw, and pulpwood. Give them a call at 565-8850 or visit the location at 9505 Highway number 1 south of Lyons. Tommy Rollins, owner of Tar Land and Timber Incorporated, proud to serve the people of Toombs County and the surrounding area with the best prices and most professional timber harvesting job.
Heritage Ag Supply has their seed potatoes in now, along with all your garden seed. It's time for lambing your garden, and you can get it in bulk or bag. Don't forget it's time for pre-emergement on your lawn. For your fertilizer or garden needs, make it Heritage Ag Supply at 451 Northwest Broad Street in Lyons, or give them a call at 526-3858, or find us on the web. And we hope to see you there. Now back with more of Toombs County High School Baseball, brought to you in part by L.A. Geiger Tax and Insurance.
Welcome back on Y101. If you're just tuning in, well, sad news. The Bulldogs are down 12-0 in Game 1 of region play and Game 1 of the series versus Bacon. You know, this is where Coach Derek James came from. He coached 9 years down at Bacon. He actually went to Vidalia High School, where he was under the direction of his father during his high school baseball tenure for the Vidalia Indians. And his father is Hall of Fame coach Greg James, He has a whole baseball field named after him. Y101 and the Bulldogs will be heading down there later this season to Indian country. That way. So we have a little shakeup in the defense for you here. Looks like Will Watts is now over at third for the Bulldogs. Foster Jones is at second. And Alex Gordy is on the mound for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Alex Gordy coming set, going to deliver his first pitch to pitcher Skylar Ivy, and it's going to be low off the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Ivy wanted to go for it. They're asking for help. I don't think he went. 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the pitch. Missing. 3-0. Skylar Ivy way ahead here. Gordy working from the windup. Here's the 3-0. And missing high. That'll be 4 straight balls from pitcher Alex Gordy. That'll bring up Drake Miles, the left fielder, and DH.
Next, number 13, Miles. 12, Thomas.
Drake Miles up to bat. He bats from the left-hand side. Here's the pitch from Gordy. Shows bunt. Bunt's foul for strike one. Excuse me, I was having to get pitching stats written down. Apologize for that. Lucas O'Connor pitched 1 inning. He allowed 5 hits, and I have he allowed 6 runs and a walk. 0-1 on Drake Miles. Gordy coming set. Here's the pitch. Ball popped high up into the air over towards third baseman Will Watts. He backs up, camps under it, makes the catch. That'll be out number 2. Or 1. Trying to help the Bulldogs out here. 1 down, bring up Trey Thomas. He's 2 for 3 today with a fly out to third baseman Bryson Stanley and 2 back-to-back base hits in the 3rd and 4th. Here's the pitch from Gordy. Starts him off with a fastball, which he's going to send fair down the left field line. Chase Musselman having to get around on that one, but he gets it in fairly quickly. He's going to hold up there at first. 1 down with runners on first and second to bring up Nathan White. White playing second base today.
Up next, Bacon County, number 11, White, number 7, Kirkland.
White stepping in, bats from the right-hand side. Gordy pitches from the right, by the way. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 on Nathan White. Gordy giving a look at his base runners. Runners are on first and second. Comes set. Here's the pitch. This ball's hit on the ground by shortstop Cody Cortez in the left field. Runner being held up at third. And now the bases are loaded. 1 down. That'll bring us to the top of the order to Chase Kirkland with runners everywhere. First, second, and third.
Number 7, Kirkland.
Alex Gordy coming set. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit foul for strike 1. They're sending a Bulldog extra player down there to retrieve that. The game is going to continue moving here. 0-1. Gordy coming set. Here's the 0-1. This ball is looped over to shortstop Cody Cortez. A run scores, and there's a play nowhere. Swinging bunt, so to speak, and it helped. I now have 13-0 Bacon County. So an RBI single for Chase Kirkland. It's 2 in a row for him. 1 down, that'll bring up Brody Cawthorn. He hits this one up into the air to right fielder Trey Cloud. He fields it. That'll be out number 2. Here comes a tag, and there was no play here at the plate anyway, so Grace Stevens cut that ball off. 2 down. And now 14-0. That'll bring up Bennett Arney. Gordy coming set. Here's a 2-out pitch. In for a strike. Make it 0-1. Gordy coming on to the mound. 0-1. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Missing low. Make the count even at 1 on Arney. Arney today is 3 for 4. Coming into this game, the Bulldogs knew this was going to be a tough team. Coach Derek James describes Bacon County as one of the top 5 teams in the state. Next pitch fouled off. Make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Gordy coming set. And here's the pitch. This ball hit foul, first base side. Last year, the Bulldogs took the series, winning 2 of the 3. 1 here at home in extra innings, and 1 on the road. Gordy coming set. Here's the 1-2. Ball's popped up into the air. Could this be out number 3? It looks like Foster Jones, Chandler Lynn. Foster Jones moves out in the shallow center field and catches the ball, and that'll be out number 3. Bottom of the 5th inning as we go. The Bulldogs down 14-0 as we break on Y101.
Well, it's tax time, and Geiger Insurance and Tax Service at 114 Northwest Broad Street in Lyons can handle all your tax needs along with free quotes on your insurance. Linnell Geiger can prepare your taxes, and they also do electronic filing. Give Geiger Tax and Insurance a call and find out how easy your tax preparation can be. Get ready to write this number down, 526-4220.
Hablamos español.
Jay, the great deal's going on this month at your Toombs Auto Parts, your Napa dealer in Lyons, like CRC Brake Clean, 2 for $6. Seafoam motor treatment, $7.99 each. 6 rolls of Scott shop towels, $9.99. 1 gallon Napa 15W40 HD motor oil, $10.99. 8-piece Evercraft 3/8 hex socket, $9.49. And Napa Def, only $9.99. There's some more great savings going on this month at your Toombs Auto Parts, your Napa dealer in Lyons, and we hope to see you there. Now back with more of Toombs County High School baseball, brought to you in part by the Sandwich Shop on Green Street in Vidalia.
And welcome back to Jackie Jones Field. The Bulldogs are down 14-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning against the Bacon County Raiders. The Bulldogs needing some hits. Up to bats, Trey Cloud, Chase Musselman, and Jason Dukes. Well, the Bulldogs didn't see this game going this way. As a matter of fact, I didn't either. No one did. The Bacon County Red Raiders. Bacon County Raiders are on top of the Bulldogs 14-0 in about an hour and a half of baseball.
Leading off the Bulldogs.
They scored 7 runs in the 4th.
Chase Musselman.
Up to bat's Trey Cloud. Skylar Ivy's working from the stretch as he does. Here's the pitch to Cloud. Cloud gets a piece of this, fouls it back for strike 1. They scored 2 runs in the top of the 5th. Ivy coming set. Winding. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Cloud. Cloud steps back in, left-handed hitter. 0-2. Here's the pitch. A ball missing for ball 1. Ivy coming set. Here's the pitch. Swing. Foul tip into the glove of catcher Caleb Houston for strike 3. 1 down. Bring up pitcher Chase Musselman, who's now been moved to left field.
Chase Musselman, number 15, Jason Dukes on deck.
Chase Musselman stepping in. Ivy coming set. Here's the pitch to Musselman. It's going to be missing off the plate for ball 1. Ivy coming set. 1 ball, no strike. Here's the pitch. Musselman gets a piece of this one. Fouls it back for strike 1. Ivy coming onto the mound. He's pitched a complete game for the Bulldogs, only giving up 1 hit. Or not for the Bulldogs, against the Bulldogs, only giving up 1 hit. He's given up no runs. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball, which Musselman's going to send just foul down the left field line. The poor Bulldog offense just can't seem to catch a break today. That would have been a fantastic base hit for Chase Musselman. It was about 2 foot the opposite direction of that foul line. What can you do? 1 ball, 2 strikes on Chase Musselman. Ivy coming set. Winding. Here's the 1-2. And missing off the plate, and that'll even up the count to 2-2. On deck's catcher Jason Dukes, who holds the only base hit the Bulldogs have had in this game. 2-2 count on Chase Musselman. Ivy coming set. Here's the pitch. Musselman fouls this one back into the fence. Catcher Caleb Houston chasing that one down, getting it back to his pitcher. Two balls, two strikes. Ivy choosing which pitch he wants from catcher Houston, coming set. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch missing. Make it 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count on Chase Musselman. Ivy coming set. See what he does in a full count situation as far as pitches go. Here it is. Musselman gets under this one, sends it out in the left center field, and center fielder Brody Cawthorn running in. Oh, he dropped it? Oh, I couldn't see this. Pole's in the way. Well, there you go. Chase Musselman reaching there on an... Did you score that in air? Okay. I couldn't see from this pole in the way. I thought it went right into his glove. So the one down, it does put a base runner on base for the Bulldogs. This could be a big inning for them. For their sake, I hope so. They need about 15 to go ahead. One down for Jason Dukes. Here's the pitch. Ivy going to throw back actually to first base. Musselman back safely. Ivy working from the stretch, but from what I've gathered, it seems like he likes working from the stretch with people not on the bases, so he likes working from the stretch in general. Here's the pitch. Jason Dukes chases this one, swing and a miss for strike 1. Nothing in 1 on Dukes. Ivy. Coming set. Here's the 0-1. Called for strike 2 on Dukes. Nothing in 2. Dukes bats from the right-hand side. Ivy coming set, winding. Actually, he's going to throw it back to first. Musselman is there again safely. Nothing in 2. Dukes has his bat ready. Here's the 0-2 from Spivey. I say Spivey. Ivy. Dukes fouls this one down the right field line. Boy, would have been a nice hit for Dukes if it could have been fair. Musselman may have actually made it to third based on where that one was down the right field line. Good idea, though, to go backside. Nothing in 2 on Jason Dukes. Skylar Ivy is delivering. Dukes chops this one on the ground to third baseman Chase Kirkland. Kirkland bobbles it around. Jason Dukes is going to beat it out to first. And the Bulldogs now have runners on first and second. That is the first defensive error the Aiken County Raiders have made today. One down, then I bring up Cody Cortez. Going to put in Dawson Brantley to run for catcher Jason Dukes as he comes off the field. See, I saw that one. Cody Cortez up to bat. In his first at bat, he flew out to shortstop Trey Thomas. These are the most base runners the Bulldogs have had at any given point in the game. First pitch to Cortez missing for ball 1. And it looks like coach is going to come out and talk to his pitcher and catcher. Looks like it's a lighthearted talk. I mean, what do they have to worry about? They're winning 14-0. And he trots off the field, and catcher Caleb Houston returns back behind home plate. What on earth could you possibly be getting on to him about? Naturally, it was a lighthearted talk. 1 ball, no strike on Cortez. Ivy coming set. Here's the 1-0. And that's going to be called for strike 1 on Cody. 1-1. 1 down. Bottom of the 5th. Bacon County 14, Bulldogs nothing. Here's the 1-1. And that's going to be called for strike 2 on Cortez. Ivy coming set. Here's the 1-2. Cortez jumps on this one, gets a piece of it. Fouls it off into the fence. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Cody Cortez. Ivy coming set. Runners on first and second for the Bulldogs. Receiving sign from catcher Caleb Houston. Coming set. Runners with their lead. Here's the 1-2. Cortez gets a piece of this one. Fouls it off. One ball, 2 strikes on Cody Cortez. Ball is given back to pitcher Skylar Ivy. Comes set. Here's the 1-2. High to make it 2-2 on Cortez. Cortez steps back into the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Bulldogs working with the pitcher here. Here's the 2-2. And that'll be missing high, and Cody Cortez has worked the count back full. Could be a big at-bat for Cody Cortez. Could be a big inning for the Bulldogs. Here's the pitch. Cortez hits this one right out to center fielder Brody Cawthorn. These poor Bulldogs. They have these hits. They're nice hits to the outfield, and then there's an outfielder there. And what can you do?
Next for Toombs County.
2 down to bring up Chandler Lynn.
8, Alex 40 on 2 away.
Lynn today is 0 for 2. Lining out the shortstop Trey Thomas. And then grounding out to second baseman, lining out to shortstop. Yeah, Trey Thomas, and grounding out to second baseman Nathan White. Looks like Chandler Lynn's going to get under this one and send it out into shallow left field. And that will be out number 3 as caught by shortstop Trey Thomas. We're going to take a break and come back on Y101.
Need a loan? You're always on the winning team with First Franklin. Come see the friendly Franklin folks in Vidalia or apply online at www.onefc.com. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Daryl and Lucretia Nobles are proud supporters of the Toombs County High School baseball team, and a reminder that the next blood drive will be Monday, April the 6th from 1 p.m. until 7 p.m. at the Callaway Center in Lyons. And go Dog!
ASE certified. Stevens Truck Center has what truckers need for their trucks. Truck parts, truck sales, truck servicing, for overhauls to wiring to rear end to transmission repairs. Stevens Truck Center is ASE certified to repair your trucks. Call 912-526-3117. Stevens Truck Center, Highway number 1 in Lyons.
Zaxby's Caribbean Jerk Chicken is just like a vacation in the tropics, only without the sunburn or the dive-bombing seagulls or all of that pesky sand.
How did it get in there?
Well, at least it tastes like the tropics. Enjoy our famous chicken tossed in a tropical blend of spicy habanero, fruity mango, and exotic island spices. The Caribbean Jerk boneless wings and the new filet sandwich meal. 2 more reasons you'll get a kick out of Zaxby's.
Well, welcome back to Jackie Jones Field. A very disappointing loss to start off game one of the region for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs falling short to the Bacon County Raiders 14-0 in game one. Game two will be to follow in just a few moments. Skylar Ivey was on the mound for the Bacon County Raiders. He pitched 5 complete innings. He allowed 1 hit for the Bulldogs and had 4 Bulldog strikeouts. Musselman pitched 3 innings. O'Connor pitched an inning, and Gordy pitched an inning. Altogether, they gave up 15 runs. And I meant to correct myself. In the fourth, they scored 8 runs. And out of all those, I have no idea how many of those were earned. There were a lot of Bulldog errors. There were a lot of base hits for the Bacon County Raiders. So we're going to say, we're just going to look past it. Either way, long story short, the Bulldogs falling short to the Bacon County Raiders in game one, 15-0. And Bulldogs fall to 0-1 on the region, and they are now 3-9 overall. So we play 2 games here today, and that's game one. Game two will be coming up momentarily. Expect about a 15 to 30-minute break. We're going to send it back to the station. In the meantime, thanks to Robin back at the station. We'll be back later with game 2 on Y101.
Toombs County High School Bulldog Baseball brought to you in part by
Wiggins Health Associates in Vidalia, Geiger Insurance and Taxes in line, Toombs Auto Parts in line, your Napa dealer, Heritage Ag Supply in line, The Sandwich Shop in Vidalia, Thriftway Galaxy Food Store in line, Southeastern Tech in Vidalia, Gordy Enterprises in line, Zaxby's in Vidalia for indescribably good chicken, First Franklin in Vidalia, Reedy Creek Meat Company, 204 Washington Street in Vidalia, Rivers Heating and Air in Vidalia, Darrell and Lucretia Nobles in line, Stevens Truck Center Highway 1 South in line, All Care Pharmacy in line, and Tarland and Timber Highway 1 South in line.
Toombs County Baseball with a play-by-play of Bryce Barty, Vice President of Engineering Robin Watson, Executive Producer Tony McDonald, a sports presentation of WLY.